Many of these animals, such as the capybara that inhabit South America, have one thing in common: their habitat is being destroyed. The rainforest is being cut down for the mass production of many products we use, such as wood, coffee, and cocoa. But what exactly is affecting their habitat? Today we have Sarah Coleman joining us and discussing what's affecting these animals. Thank you, Sarah, for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
Now, Sarah, I love my coffee in the mornings and also my chocolate, but how can something so delicious be affecting these animals in South America?
Jennifer, the problem with today's coffee and chocolate is the way that it's grown. Today's coffee and chocolate is grown in full sun. Now, to get those plots of sun-drenched land, what they do is they cut down the trees there and they take out all that understory vegetation. Now, when that happens, all the animals that used to live there don't have a home anymore.
Wow, I didn't know these plantations were doing that. This really has made me love my coffee and chocolate so much. Is there hope for these guys? What can we do?
There absolutely is hope. As consumers, the products that we buy will make a difference in the conservation of those guys out in the wild. Now, if we look for products that are shade grown, what that means is that coffee and chocolate was grown under the canopy of rainforest trees. That's a better practice because those trees get to remain in place and all that understory is intact. And that means that those animals have a place to live, feed, and breed.
Now here at the zoo we do stuff for conservation like the Medidi Project. We now have our own coffee, and plus our zoo admission also helps out with conservation efforts. But with the Medidi Project, how exactly are we working with them?
We are supporting them financially in their work. They're doing a lot of really important research on censusing animals out there and seeing how they use the environment and what we can do to help them.
So what are some products that people can look for to make sure that they're buying sustainable products?
Some of the products that you can look for when you buy things like coffee, chocolate, and paper, you can look for a small logo. It's green, it has a tree with a check mark on the side, and it says FSC. Now, FSC stands for Forest Stewardship Council. All of those products come from trees that were grown specifically for harvesting and use in paper, in packaging products, and in things like hair dye. So that's a really sustainable product that you can buy. On coffees and chocolates, you can look for another logo. It's also green, it's round, and has a frog on it, and it says Rainforest Alliance Certified. And again, those products don't harm the rainforest environment.